my channel. If it's your first time here and you didn't already, my name is Tarrah and thank you so much for being here. So in today's video, we are going to do a huge Colourpop try-on haul. I recently placed a huge order with Colourpop, like $100, which is a lot when you're getting from Colourpop. I'm gonna tell you the prices of everything. Then we're gonna try it on. I'm also gonna be wearing all of this to work. I cook for a living. A lot of you on my Instagram have been begging me to do wear tests when I try foundations and eye makeup to work for my 10-hour days and like kind of do check-ins while I'm at work to show how it actually holds up in a work setting. So strap your bootlegs in and let's just get right into it, okay? Let's do it. The first thing I picked up is the Glitterly Obsessions mini trio from the Smoke Show, I think is what it's called, or Smoke Session, something like that. What is it? Smoke and Mirrors collection that they just dropped. The trio retails for $12. I think these are absolutely freaking stunning. Wait till you guys see the swatches. You're gonna be like, oh my god, these are so pretty. I do not think that these are eye safe, so I'm not telling you to go put these on your eyes. Depending on what kind of look I go for today, I might put them on my face. Look at that. They're so pretty, you guys. I hope you can see them. Can you see how pretty these are? Yeah, Colourpop Dragging My Heart Around, just a 10 lip crayon bundle. I probably won't be using these today. These were $12, I believe. I already have my opinions on these. So the first shade is the Strand right here. And then the second shade, which is the one I've been wearing a lot, is Treasure Island, which is this shade right here. So the thing about these, I hate the packaging on these. As soon as I got it, because of these caps, they don't stay on very well. I was holding it like this and it fell off and it fell. I still have a dog hair on the tip of this, so I've been like scared to use this because there's like dog hair on it. I could never see myself leaving these in my bag because they would just get freaking everywhere. On the plus side of things with these lip crayons is that they are really pretty. They smell really like fresh and they go on really nice. They don't last very long on the lips, but when they fade very beautifully. You know how like a kind of a cheap lip gloss that's like a nice formula, but it doesn't last on your lips? That's kind of how these are. Then I picked up the Colourpop Designer Collection Luxe Liquid Lipstick, and this is in Wonder Boy. This was $8. So I picked this up because I don't really like any of Colourpop's lip products, in all honesty. I don't. So I was very intrigued to pick this guy up. I think the packaging is absolutely beautiful. The color is really pretty. The applicator is nice. So we're gonna probably test this guy out today. I picked up the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Primer, yeah, for their new foundation, which goes with their new, it's actually a tinted moisturizer. This is their new tinted moisturizer. I got the shade Fair 1N. I feel like this is going to be a little too light, but winter is here, baby, and this is, I get lighter. Like, I'm light, but I get lighter. You know what I mean, Angela Bane? Sorry, the foundation was $14 and the primer was $12. And then I picked up one of their blush sticks. This is in Mic Drop. I've been dying to try this. So this was $8 and it's just like this really pretty, like really bright coral orange. I am obsessed. And then I picked up the Fourth Ray Beauty Turmeric Face Milk. And this is the Illuminating Moisture Booster. So it's illuminating and it's moisturizing, obviously. This was $14. I actually picked this up because Porcelain here on YouTube raves about this. And she has dry skin like mine. She's fair like me. I don't know. We usually like a lot of the same things. So I just had to pick it up. So the last product I got, which was $39, is the Kathleen Lights So Jaded palette. So today with me trying this on, it is not going to be a review on any of these products. It's not going to be reviews. It's just going to be me trying them on because I'm not going to tell you to go buy something or recommend it if I am just trying it for the first time. So my issue with Colourpop palettes is that you know what, we'll talk about it when we get to the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna jump in and moisturize my face first with the Fourth Ray Beauty Turmeric Face Milk. I've actually heard some pretty good things about the Fourth Ray Beauty skincare line, but I've also heard, or I just saw a video from Jen Loves Reviews where she was stating that there's like really good ingredients in a lot of the products, but they have a lot of unnecessary ingredients added into their skincare products. So it's kind of like, why, when you already have these amazing ingredients? This smells really good though. Like, it's not too heavy. What is that smell? I don't know what the smell is, but it smells good. It's not too heavy. It's very light. We're gonna go and we're gonna prime our face with the Colourpop. This is the hydrating hyaluronic acid primer, and it looks like this. So that's what it looks like. It's like an orange. It's like a creamsicle color, if that makes sense. My skin is super dry, super textured. So anything that's hydrating, I love. Hyaluronic acid is really good for your skin. Some people have bad reactions to hyaluronic acid, but my skin does love it. I have a few primers that I love already that are super hydrating, but they're super expensive. So if I can find a cheaper alternative, then that will make me happy. Like, none of my collection contains any Colourpop anymore. When I went and decluttered like all of my collection, which I have videos on my channel of me doing, so I decluttered like all of my Colourpop stuff because I didn't like a lot of it. I don't think I kept any Colourpop stuff besides the brow products and the eyeliners. This is the skin tint, and again, I am in the shade F1, what is it? F1N? Fair 1N. So fair neutral is what it is. My fingernails are super dirty. Don't look at them. So I'm gonna use a brush to blend this out. I have found personally with skin tints, moisturizers, whatever you want to, or not moisturizers, tinted moisturizers and all that other stuff, that brushes work better because sponges tend to pick up all of the product. And this is just a really nice dense flat brush from Morphe, but you can use any flat brush. I can see that it evened out some of my redness, but nothing crazy. So I'm gonna go in with another pump, and I just like pat it in, like stipple it in when I go in with a second layer, because I don't want it to be like cakey and weird. It's definitely buildable to a light, barely there coverage, which I assumed it was going to be because it's a tinted moisturizer. It doesn't look bad. My skin looks super glowy. I'm not hating it. We're going to go in with the blush stick, and this is in the shade Mic Drop. Like I said before, I like to warm these up on my hand a little bit like this. So I'm just going to take my finger. I usually would use a sponge and just kind of put it on there. I love blush. I'm like a blush whore. Like, blush is my jam. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with blush, but like, I was just complaining about all the redness on my cheeks, and then I'm gonna put this bright color all over my cheeks where I get red naturally. Makes no sense, right? I'm actually kind of impressed with this. I love the Bite Beauty multi-use sticks, but they're again very expensive, so it would be really nice to find some dupes. I'm gonna throw some concealer on, throw some powder on, and I'm gonna throw some highlight on too, I guess, because I already have blush on, and then my brows, and then I'll be back to play with the eyeshadow palette. All right, so I am back now to get into the main attraction, which is the Colourpop Kathleen Lights So Jaded palette. Super pretty. The packaging is absolutely everything, and then the inside is absolutely gorgeous. So I almost didn't buy this, and I'll tell you why I didn't almost buy this. I've never been a huge fan of the Colourpop shimmer formula. I think that their mattes are where they shine. Their shimmers, meh, but a few people were telling me that their shimmer formula had improved. I used to have a ton of their single shadows. I since decluttered them. I had their Yes Please palette. I've bought every Kathleen Lights palette. I bought the Femme Rose palette. That was my favorite one out of all of them, shimmer wise. But I've just never loved their shimmers, and I am a shimmer, you know what? I looked at it as, even if I didn't like the shimmers in this palette, there's some really great, beautiful staple mattes in here. And then you get a few of these glitter formulas, which I was intrigued to try of theirs, which is a newer formula that I haven't tried yet. So I'm one of the lone rangers that doesn't own any of the monochromatic palettes. I don't own any of that crap. I literally just own this now. These glitters, like, they're really pretty. Again, I don't think that these glitters have been deemed eye safe. Could be wrong, but I don't think that they are. This shade right here called My Precious, right here. And I'm just gonna throw that all over my lid. And I wanted to let you guys know that I had mentioned in my last makeup video that if you guys wanted a basics videos on like how to blend eyeshadow, how to blend in foundation, all that other stuff, that to let me know in the comments, and you guys let me know in the comments. So that will be coming soon. Ew, what is in that? This shade right here, Geodude, has like these weird spots in it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like these weird spots in there. After the whole Jaclyn Hill debacle, it's kind of scary. So I think I'm going to take this shade right here, Citrine, which Citrine is one of my favorite crystals of all time. I do wish there was a mirror in this, but what can you do? What can you do for a Klondike bar? This one looks kind of green. Anybody else see that? Look at it. It's so weird. Maybe I had leftover shadow on there. So far, the mattes blending out beautifully, which I already knew that was going to happen because Colourpop mattes are really good. And I'm going to take the shade Carnelian, which again is another one of my favorite crystals ever. Carnelian. And I'm just going to throw that into my crease as well. These these mattes are amazing. And again, that for me made me want to buy this palette, because I figured for $39, even if I didn't use all the shimmers, that the mattes would be really nice. And I knew some of the shimmers would probably be good, just not all of them. I feel like that with Jeffree Star too. Like, some of his shimmers are so good, but like some of them are just not my favorite. I guess we're going for like a typical pumpkin spice latte type of eye look today. I mean, why not? It's rainy out. It is what it is. My coworkers are probably gonna be like, why is she in like a full-blown eye look today? Like, I gotta look nice for work or something. Sorry guys, I'm doing a review. What should we do for the lid? I want to kind of swatch a few of these shimmers to show you, because some of them aren't bad, but some of them are not very great. So these are the shimmer swatch. This one is really nice. This one's decent. This one's decent. This one is meh. I really wish that there was like a burnt orange shimmer in here. Like, kind of like the same type of shade that's in the Yes Please palette, that burnt orange shade, but like a little bit more richer right here. I always use my finger to apply shimmers, so that's what we're gonna do. I do think that these are better quality than their older palettes. And their older palettes too, I realized, were starting to like seep this nasty oil. If you watch my eyeshadow palette declutter, which is like super long, but I had so many eyeshadow palettes, you'll see that like the palettes were having like this weird oil around them, and it was like kind of concerning. This color is really pretty, Sunstone. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I'm gonna do my lower lash line real quick. I'm not gonna throw any liner on. I'm just gonna do exactly what I did on the top on the bottom. I guess we're going into diamond and not pearl. But sometimes I find that the shimmers that I put in my inner corner are like too much, and they can make my inner corner look like really dry and like crepey. Whereas the shade Diamond is super pretty and it's subtle, but it does brighten up the inner corner. So I actually really like this shade Diamond. I do. And I was kind of meh about it, as you guys know. I have this Luxe liquid lipstick in Wonder Boy, which has Meg on it, which is like the main reason why I bought it. I liked the shade, but I was mainly buying it because it had Meg on it. This packaging is weird. It's like, it doesn't feel like the top is on completely. I think the cap is super pretty, but again, their packaging on some of their products, I swear. I'm not gonna line my lips, I'm just going in. I've never tried their Luxe liquid lipstick formula. I think this is a new formula with the designer collection, so I'm curious. I do have to say, lipstick is the one thing I hate to wear at work because I feel like people are always staring at me because like no one wears makeup really where I live. So I kind of want to play with one of these glitters, but I feel like this look is so pretty. Few little specks. See, this one's supposed to have chunks and I don't see the chunks anywhere. Oh, there we go. I see them now. See, the chunks came out way more on this side. On this side. So we're gonna see how these glitters hold up, I guess. I am going to get dressed for work, semi pick up my desk, and then I am going to work. And the next time I see you guys will be in the car in natural lighting. I am going to bring my lipstick with me just in case I need to touch it up at any point. But other than that, I'm not bringing anything else with me. I just don't want to look like a crazy person with dried, crusty lips. So at work, around people. So that is why I'm bringing this with me. I will let you guys know if I touch up, and I will show you before I touch up. This color is so pretty. So pretty. So far, my skin still looks really nice. It's evened out. I like it. I have more glitter on this side than I do this side, but that's okay. So I will see you guys in a little bit. I am now at my work. So it is 1:50 p.m. right now. I started filming this. I should have said the time when I was filming the video, but I started filming this around noon is when I started filming. So it's been about 2 hours now. I have not reapplied my lipstick at all. So I wanted to show you guys my skin up close and natural lighting. Obviously, I'm in my car. And I was so sad because it was raining on my way here. And I was like, oh, it's going to be gloomy out. But now the sun is starting to come out. So hopefully you guys can see. So here's the glitter. And this is the foundation. Or tinted moisturizer. As you can see, it doesn't cover everything. But my redness is evened out. My skin looks very natural. You can still see my freckles poking through, which I love. My eyes look really pretty still. The eye makeup is lasting really well. That inner corner highlight, the blush is still there. The lipstick still there. So when I put it on, I didn't think it was going to be a matte formula because it was still very wet. But once I started sipping on my coffee and stuff like that, then it started to dry down to a matte formula, but it is not transfer proof. I definitely see myself having to put another coat on at some point. It is sinking into my fine lines, but that's with any foundation I wear, like, realistically. So yeah, the glitter is holding on really well. So far, I'm super happy with everything that I tried. I don't think that the primer made my skin any more plump or pretty, but I think over time that it could do those things, like if I kept using it. So we shall see how it progresses throughout the rest of the night. I work until 10:15 depending on how busy we are, and then it takes me about 30 minutes to get home. So it's going to be on for a while. This is going to be a huge wear test, but I love you guys. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. The time is 4 o'clock. So this is what my face looks like now. Still looks super natural. I do see some areas in here that are getting a little dry. My lipstick still looks super nice. I keep getting so many compliments. I'm actually not cooking tonight because me and my coworker realized that this glitter could possibly fall into food. So I'm gonna be on the gas station side tonight doing coolers. But I'm pretty impressed with how everything looks. I'm sorry the lighting is not the greatest. It's kind of crappy out, but the glitter is holding on really well. Lipstick is starting to fade, but it still looks really pretty. It's like it has left a nice stain on, so we shall see how it continues to be. So I am reapplying my lipstick because it's starting to look funny and I don't want it to look funny. So just letting you guys know. It is, what time is it, Jonah? 5:30?
5:32.
5:32. So this is after like 5.5 hours. Not bad, not bad. I'm all bundled up because it's cold in here. I'm in the walk-in. But I wanted to show you guys how the lipstick layered. Somebody had to use the bathroom, so I couldn't show you in the bathroom, but it looks really good. Glitter is still holding in. Eyeshadow still looks good. Blush I can still kind of see. The tinted moisturizer still looks really good. I'm like super impressed. That beep is my cue to go. Whoa, whoa, I look scary sauce right now. All right, so I am home now. I've literally been working all darn day. So I did my makeup around noon today and it is now 11. So it's been 11 hours since I've had this on. I did reapply my lipstick as you guys saw. I might have food in my teeth because I just ate some amazing soup that I made. But I did reapply this lipstick as you guys saw around the 5-hour mark. It layered beautifully, this lipstick. I want every shade they sell of the Luxe liquid lipsticks. They're so darn good. Where is my little beauty? Oh, it's in my bag. I love this formula. It's so comfortable. It's not drying. It fades beautifully. I love it so much. Or as Rich Luxe would say, I love it so much. My eyeshadow still looks bomb.com. My glitter is still there, y'all. She's still twerking. My inner corner highlight's still there. Let's see a close-up of my skin. My skin still looks pretty darn decent. Like, it's not bad. She's not bad. She's not bad at all. Everything I used, except for maybe the blush, I feel like the blush kind of disappeared. But I feel like if I had put another blush on top, then it might have lasted longer. But I am super impressed with how everything looks after 11 hours. Like, I have super high-end foundations that don't even look this good after 11 hours. So I'm going to keep trying this stuff out. Of course, I will let you guys know how it is, but I am thoroughly impressed. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget, if you like my vibe, don't forget to subscribe. And I really hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.